What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to episode 8 of Pokemon Zeta. I'm of course Sinjin Omega, and in the last episode we visited the ruins of our hometown, Fianga Town. But before all that, we actually back up with the legendary research, the researcher that we helped back in the Superior Town to tell us, about how the legendary Pokemon are and they work and everything, and in the region and stuff. Because that's what Team Asgard's up to. And we went through a route that took us to the Pocahontas Collider. And once we were there, we took on Thor of Team Asgard, beat him. And once we got out of there, we made our way to Route 308, where we're at now. This episode, we're going to continue through Route 308. And we're heading to Kariba Town. Not Kariba Town. Let's get a quick team recap for you guys, because, the squad is looking good. Starting off with Steven our Ghastly, a lonely nature. Poet, because, about them love songs, I guess you can say. Rocking Hypnosis, Acid, Uproar, and Nightshade. We got Sarah, the bold nature. Rhyhorn, rocking Horn Attack, Tail Whip, Stomp, and Fear Attack. Still has not learned anything since capturing her. Got Charles, the adamant nature Scyther, rocking Brick Break, Focus Energy, Pursuit, and False Swipe to help us catch Mons if we see fit. Next we have our evolved starter now, Warren, the Weeping Bell, rocking Acid, Flash, Grass Knot, and Sleep Powder. I think he's a bold nature. Yep, 2 bolds. We got General Electric, the general of the team, the leader, I guess you can say. Rocking Shockwave, because we are about missing. He did learn it as I was kind of taking on some of these trainers. But he's got Shockwave, Confuse Ray, Uproar, and Hydro Pump. I'm getting all tongue-tied here and everything. He is actually a serious nature. Good nature for a general, actually. And then we have the mother of the squad, Catherine, the Kangaskhan, who also leveled up when I was taking on some of the trainers, I guess. Rocking Fake Out, Brick Break, Bite, and I taught it Return as well. And she is a little naive nature. Now I know I said at the end of the last episode I was going to take on all the trainers of this. I only took on like this fisherman right here and these 2 little guys right over here, because I'm on a bit of a time restraint right now, because I need to get this episode out and go recorded, because I actually have something I gotta take care of here in a little bit. But that's our first instance seeing Gen 6 Pokemon as it is. But I have everything prepped up. I even have the random name generator in case we catch something today. So we're just hitting play right now. We're seeing what we get to right now. Now, as you know, I'm trying to get Steven to evolve right now, which I did look, and he does evolve at 25 as normal. But you know how I am about keeping everything equally trained, so like I said, we're going to try him. We got 2 super potions. Normally, you only get 1 for anything like that. Let's see what this little... She's artistic. Does that mean you got Smeargles? Which I think is. Yep. Because they always carry Smeargle. Now, I'm actually going to do Uproar, because if I'm not mistaken, unless they have taught stuff... Ooh, no. You can't put me to sleep because of my Uproar. Nice water, guys. Yep. Got our Steven up to level 21. 21. Against this Smeargle, let's go Charles. Because we should be able to take it out easily with a Brick Break. And it's on Pursuit for some reason. You know what? The Pursuit did enough. Let's just take it out with it. I also got Charles with a level up there. So what we're going to do then, we're actually going to switch. Well, that's actually who I wanted right there, because we're going to put Sarah up front. Let's give her a little bit of time to shine. We're not going to take on the fisherman there. Because, yeah, water and ground don't like... Well, rock and ground don't like water. Birdkeeper Wyatt. Are you part of the Wyatt family? Yes, I am a huge WWE fan, in case y'all don't know, which, no problem with that, you know. We'll do a little wiggle. Alright. This ain't a good matchup for us, so, you know what, let's swap in the General. The General, we're going to, you know, General stuff. I'm just all over the place today. But that is fun. That is dandy. Warren goes level 22. Staravia. Little Julia. Man. You know, we got her on the sidelines for now, but you know what? Fine. You wanted to intimidate me? I'll just wiggle my booty at you. Just wiggle, 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 wiggle. I'm just going to twerk this Staravia a little bit. I cannot believe I just said that. And now she's setting up a double team. But let's go for a fear attack. Oh, stop! No, I will shockwave you if I have to. Yep, nope. I'm pulling it. We come on, General. We're not missing any more attacks. We have a specific spot to get to. We need to get this done. Him with that shockwave. Whoa! Just almost dropped my water there. Level 23. Swallow! Let's go, Sarah. Now, I might want to heal up a little bit. Let's get one of these super potions right quick, Sarah. And now the Swallow wants to have a double team. Nope, nope. I'm not dealing with it, guys. I'm not going to deal with it. I know General Electric's going to get overpowered, but I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with evasiveness. They can go tuck themselves in, but the General is here. Sarah does get the level 21 off that, so we're good. And I'm actually going to just super potion up, so I don't have to run back. So we'll just toss you a potion since you're too low, not as low. And while I'm at it, let's now put Charles up front and Steven, just in case we got a double battle. We got a little Steven Charles action going. And you want to get in my way. I'm told you I'm on a mission right now. There's the exit. Well, I want to see what's over here right quick. Heliotile. Yeah, let's just run from it. I wouldn't mind having a Heliotile on the team. It'd be a nice little... If we ever, like, revamp the team like we done a few episodes back and everything, then, you know, I may look at some things, come back and capture something, you know, we'll see. Birdcatcher Hans. He's got a Beedrill. And I have a Charles. Why can't you... We'll just focus up. Now he's going to focus. Wow, we got a lot of experience. There we go. That's the move I was looking for. What do we get rid of? For now, I'm going to get rid of focus energy. I may regret it later, but you know what? We're just going to leave Charles in to quickly take out this Parasite because it's quad effective, and we get the crit. That crit totally mattered, guys. Totally mattered. Just saying. Alright, we got some levels going now. And let's put Steven up front now. Put Sarah right there. Yep, we're good. And another battle. A little polywag. Okay, something about the champion, so. Ooh. Okay. I get why he said that. He was the champion of the Kanto region. He's actually Trainer Blue, so why don't you actually, well, I can't necessarily. Alright, Spanda. Mommy Dearest is coming out. My best friend, okay, if y'all remember from some of my, like, a couple videos, like, this is going up on Monday, so if you watched yesterday's Showdown video, my buddy Tim, he's my best friend. Well, I have another best friend, actually, that I've actually known longer than Tim. I've known her since the 4th grade. Her name is actually Catherine. She goes by Cat. I know she actually watches my videos because, well, she critiques me on them. That's what friends do. But, you know, her name's not spelled with a K. It's spelled with a C. But, you know, I'm going to give her a little, I guess you can say, shout out right there. Hey. Now, when you've known somebody since elementary school, well, if they put up with you for that long, then yeah, they're going to put up with you forever, basically. I guess let's make the question of the day is, comment down below if, you know, what's the longest friendship you've had and everything, since, you know, this is a game about, you know, friends and stuff. I'm just jotting this down so I know when to put them on the layout. Like I said, so I know to just put on the layout there. Just jot down. And we're already at the next town down, so that's why I didn't worry about to go back. But, you know, let's run in here quick and heal up our mons. Now, Kat wasn't actually my quote-unquote first friend. You know, when I'm originally from this small town in Georgia called Commerce, if y'all want to look it up. What's even funny about this now, okay, it's funny I bring this up because I remember watching this Let's Player. His name was Nintendo Capri's son. Y'all may know who I'm talking about with that. I remember him quoting one day about where he used to live. And I was like, I mean, he talks about like in 93 he used to live in Commerce, and it sparked my interest. I was just like, what? Oh, we need cut to get over there. Okay. So, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I was like, you used to live in Commerce. I don't have Rapidash. If I had Rapidash, I would. But he's like, yeah, and I was just like, you lived in Commerce? So I'm thinking to myself, oh, we're still around the Pocahontas Cauldron. A little shiny star. So anyways, I don't remember this video that he was watching, or the video I was watching of his. So he's talking and talking and talking, and then the next thing I know, yes, guy's a little bicycle now. We just be all like riding his bike, and I was like, what? And I go back and look at the town he gave, or the address, and it just so happened that he literally lived right around the corner from where I used to live, like when I was young, and I was like, really? And I was like, so that happened. But anyways, like, my very first friendship I remember, oh, we can't actually do, this reminds me, like, this event right here, we can't actually do because we can't get the item that we need for it. It requires the item, it's called the, medicine license, I think it is. And mystery gift is not working for me for some reason, so we're not able to do it, unfortunately. So we're going on. Anyways, rocket, pretty much they are. You know what? You know what? Let's bring out a little general and check out play right quick. Yeah. Like, my longest friend that I actually had, I remember back in like first grade, I met her. Her name was Melissa. And like growing up and stuff, it was one of those things where it's like you basically, I developed friends as I went along through. We already been here, so I guess we're just done here, just riding straight through. I mean, granted, we could just check out the town or the mart right quick. And I remember, like, in third grade, I got a subscription to Highlights. Like, it's a magazine from, like, back when I was a kid, basically. And her and I, we would sit there, like, I'd get there for breakfast, she'd be there for breakfast. So we would sit there and just, they always had the, find the differences between these two areas, and, like, these two areas, yeah, the two pictures and stuff. So it was like, but it was one of those things, like, growing up, it was, I guess the bulk of my friends I actually got while I was still in elementary school started coming around third grade, and it was more or less the people I started hanging out with. And that continued on till middle school. But unfortunately, I ended up leaving commerce around 8th grade because of issues. That's all I'm going to say. And I went from 8th grade up to about maybe 12th grade when the whole social media craze actually started taking off. And I finally got back in contact with my friend Melissa and started talking to her again, and from there it just slowly started going into I found my friend Melissa. Like I said, I found another friend that I'd hung out with. Her name was Chelsea. Yes, I hung out with a lot of girls growing up. Don't judge me. But it's funny. Like, you start finding these people you went to, like, elementary school with and stuff. And I remember sitting down one day, and because at this time it was like MySpace was like what was huge. So I had just graduated high school. And I remember sitting down, and it was like, my friend Chelsea had told me, hey, well, Kat has a Facebook if you want to hit her up on there. I'm like, what? What's this Facebook you speak of? So I make my Facebook, work up the courage to actually send her a friend request. And I type out this letter, this little message and everything. I was like, you may not remember me, but I remember you well. And, we were good friends and stuff, and, how have you been? And I just left it, and I was just like, I don't know if she'll ever respond to this. Well, long story short, I get a message back about maybe a couple weeks that went by since it. So it was like, yeah, we do remember you. And we just started talking, and it's just never missed a beat. And it was just one thing that, things happen and stuff that I'm not going to go too much into detail with and everything. But long story short, I text her like almost every day now basically because, you know, like I said, she's a good friend of mine. And, you know, that's what friends do. We just care about each other. I'm probably like one of the only people she probably texts still from like elementary school. So it's like, look at me, I'm special. Alright, got a little Magnemite here that we're going against that I can't touch, and I miss a Hypnosis. Steven is the new Christine. Lovely. So not a lot. Alright, that's it. Let's go Charles. So hopefully a Brick Break can take it up. I mean, I'm not, like, I've also, like, out of school-wise and everything, like I said, you know, I got Tim, my best friend. I met guys in, like, college that, well, they weren't in college, but I was in college that I met that I hang out with still to this day. One of them, like, heck, if you actually go check out, like I said, WCD, no, it's not WCD anymore. They have recently undergone a rebranding because of reasons. But they're undergoing a rebranding as in, I think it's World TCG Entertainment now. If you check them out and stuff, like, please do. Like, you know, that's where, you know, I guess I got my quote unquote start. But as you can see, I'm not dealing with this. It's got motor drive, I think. I'm gonna make the. But you know, I got them guys I hang out with still. We play cards and stuff. I got friends at work that I hang out with somewhat. Like I said, A-Raw, Alan. Hang out with him a lot. Heck, done a video yesterday. If you're watching this the day of it comes out, we did the video yesterday with him in it. Oh yeah, it's static. I didn't have anything to worry about. But you know, it's just, you know, friends is a big thing to have. Like, everybody should have friends. And you took out the mother. You took out the mother goose. No. General Electric, get in there and teach us some more electric something. See what happens to your mother. And we got, I don't know, Sarah to 22, I think it was. I know I'm just dabbling a lot today, guys, but going into this, I knew it was going to be hard to sit down and, like, actually, you know, carry on conversations for like 30 to 40 minutes at a time. But, you know, I've actually grown accustomed to it now. It's like, I can talk a little bit about what happened, like, with work some days. I can talk about, like, friends. You know, it's one thing. And, you know, I dare y'all to actually go back and check out the first episode of this. How, like, tight niche I was. Like, remember, if you are actually sitting and watching these through, remember the fact that here I was just kind of like, I was all nerves going into this because it was my first time sitting down actually recording something myself, like trying to get something done. And it's like, I wanted to, you know, put out the best content I could. Like, I wanted this to be good. I wanted it to be not perfect because we're all human. We make mistakes. But I wanted it to be the best that I could make it. So, like, here I was, like, uptight and everything, just kind of like being formal, trying to go semi off of a script. When I wasn't really, but I was just trying to, like, talking about every little thing that I saw. Granted, yes, I still do that with stories, progress that I go through, but, like, right now, you know, like, we're just battling a random trainer. Like, we don't really need to know what's going on with this. And I'm going to give her a Nightshade. But on the flip side of that as well, it's like, ooh, the flip side, it's kind of like, come on, hit your hypnosis, please. I have to follow a somewhat script when I'm doing this because I need to make it to a certain spot. I need to get specific things done so that, you know, that I'm not drawn out like an episode that it can like be done in one. I'm not going to draw it out into two like I did like episode 3 when I got upset and like irritated because, believe it or not, yes, I did. And looking back now, I looked at that and I should have been like, you know what? I should have just tried and pressed on a little bit more, but you know, the game was just, it was getting to me. And at that time too, I was already kind of flustered at something else. Oh god, this is like a rant video right now. But, you know, I enjoy this. Like, deep down, I do truly enjoy this. Because, like, I get off of work, and I look at it, I'm like, you know, I get to sit down, play a game, basically. Record the game while I'm at it. And I get to have fun while I'm doing it. And it's like, yes, I'm going to make mistakes. Yes, I'm going to, like, forget something. But that's what you guys are here for, to help me out with it. So, I do thank y'all for helping me. Let's see what... Trick house, but the door is locked. Well, fine. Let's go see what the item is over there. And we can't get to the item. I don't like how the bike has... Like, with the bike and everything, where it's like... We have... Armand following behind us while we're riding the bike. So, we're in the desert here. I'm sorry that y'all, if it's going to be hard for y'all to see. And we got a bunch of trainers here. I think we'll make it down to the next town. And we're going to call it an episode. Because that would look like a good stopping point. Because I know there's a gym down there. And whatnot. So, not really story down that way. But, you know, we'll get the gym. Come back up. All that. Maybe even peek in there to see what the levels are. So we need to know about on par where we need to be at. Come on, Steven. You're the new Christine now. Oh, Lord. Thank you, sir. Durant. I can't touch a Durant. I need a fire type. I need a fire type. Or a fire move. Still resistant. That's... General Electric has to be the play. Will you hit a hydro pump for me, please? Thank you. Man, this Rotom is a great addition to the team. And he is... Man, I'm going to have to stop relying on General Electric. Shield on. Let's go Charles. I think that's quad effective. Yep. Oh Lord, he just turned us into our rival. Okay. I think what I'm going to do after this battle, I'm going to go back and heal up. I have reasons for this. Oh my Lord, that did so much because that... that sucks. Oh. Well, double down. I have a reason for this. Because, like I said, I want to make it down to the next town. I do. I know it seems like I'm stalling. But, I'm going to go back and heal up right quick. Trust me on this. Because, like I said, I have seen bits and pieces of this, so I know somewhat what's going on. But, for the most part, I am playing blind. Because I don't know what mons there are, but I know... Oh. Hit that button. Oh, we got stuff done quicker. But like I said, I just want to quickly make it to the next town, right quick, if I can. Scooch you on down here. Okay. I do want to see what's up here right quick, though. Go goggles. That shall make it so that I can see. But, like I said, I will go back and battle these trainers off screen before the gym. But, we got some story right quick. This is your last chance, child. Move out of the way. Team Asgard has business here, and you do not. That's what you think. I'm not letting you creeps interrupt. I'm not letting creeps like you interrupt my passage to the Quasar League. Look, kid, you're not even worth my time. I've got better things to do. No, wait! Oh, look, it's a stinker, Sinjin. I'm pretty mad right now. So what do you say to a battle? We'll put this HM up for sakes. Whoever wins gets it. We got another battle against Jake from State Farm. And it's a blackout. I don't like that, actually. Grovile. Oh, he's evolved his... He didn't have a Grovile last time. He had the, Trico. Yeah. We got Acid now. Will Sucker Punch take him out, though? But it won't work while he's asleep. I'm an idiot. Knew that. There's his Grovile down. Enough to level up. Hey! Magmar. Pardon me, guys. Oh, let's just leave Steven in. He's doing pretty good right now. Level 25. What about on par, I guess? That's a lot. Steven's the new Christine, guys. It's official. Man. Should wiggle our booty at this, Magmar. So wiggle our booty at it again. And let's go for your attack. And he'll start trying to... Oh, my God. Okay, thank you. That's doing nothing. And we only get 2 hits, right? Oh, my Lanta. Of course. It's a crit. Go. General Electric. Douse this problem. I didn't see what that was. No, I was just saying. I'm done with this. Good choice, actually. Douse it. Don't have sturdy. It's like not very effective on 2 ends. We'll just shockwave it. It's got a pretty decent team right now. They have the guy in less than 20. Man. We're going to have to hold back on General Electric. Scraggy. Oh, I would love a Scraggy. Let's get Warren out here. I should have went Charles, but it's hindsight's 2020 now. battle ain't over, but I got sleep powder. A little bit of sand in your eyes. Let's just hit him with acid. There's a crit. That's what I'm talking. And you get this, and we get the special defense drop. I forgot about shit sand. Of course, you're gonna throw sand in our eyes. Come on, Warren. That's not. Let me hit my mic there, guys. Shouldn't do too much because we're bold nature. There we go. And we beat Jake. That's it. I'll get my revenge for this. You better watch out, Sinjin. I'm going to get me the very best, like no one ever was. Take this HM, I did promise. And we get HM01 cut. Now scram, I'm off to bigger and better things. Jake out. Oh, let's just head mosey on down to the city right here. Heal up. And like I said, guys, that would look like to be the stopping point for today's episode. So, of course, if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, and subscribe as well, because your support is greatly appreciated. Now, next episode, we're going to explore around a little bit. But until then, good luck, happy gaming, and Sinjin out.